Hey guys, welcome back to Serenity Store. This is going to be my video over my skincare routine that I'm doing right now. And so I'm going to kind of walk through a lot of it. I don't want to just show you the products. I'm going to show you the products, but I'm also going to actually do it so you can kind of see what I do. So I'm going to basically, I do the exact same routine morning and night except for a couple variations, which I'll point out as I do them. So please forgive the hair and everything else. This is kind of like me when I'm just kind of hanging out, doing my thing, getting ready for the day, whatever. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and leave me comments down below and let me know what you liked. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing that I do is I use my Clinique liquid facial soap. I use this first, which I've already done, and then the next thing that I do, I actually use Clinique's 3-step skincare, which you'll see different parts. This is the second step, which is their clarifying lotion. And I just take a cotton ball, just regular old cotton ball, put it on the top of it and just turn this over. So I soak my cotton ball, and then all I do is I just sweep it over the face. And I'm not going around the eye area, I'm just going everywhere else. And then I'm not scrubbing or rubbing or doing any of that weird stuff. I'm just basically sweeping it over the face and down onto my neck. And the next step that I do is my Clinique moisturizer, and I'm actually using their dramatically different moisturizing gel because I have more oily skin. And if you guys want to know a little bit more about their 3-step skincare, I'll link my blog down below because I have that available there for you guys to read. So I just take, I'm actually using their like travel size right now, and so I just take about that much, which is not a whole lot, just a teeny bit, on my finger. And I basically just rub it over the face, not around my eyes. Make sure you wash your hands very, very well before you do this. And then I go in with my serums. And I'm using 2 serums right now. One of them is one I've used for a long time, and it is Clinique's Repairwear Laser Focus Serum. And I just use about 3 to 5 drops of this. And it's just on a dropper, and so I just drop like 1 drop on each finger of 3 fingers. And then I just rub them together, so it's just there. Rub them together, and then I use my index finger for my eye area. It's completely eye safe, so you can put it there. And then I use 1 for my forehead, and then 1 in the rest of my fingers for this part of my face. I usually don't do this part of my face as of right now because I don't have a lot of creasing and wrinkling there. My face doesn't naturally fold there. I don't know. And I usually do take it down on my neck as well. And then the second serum that I'm using is, it's actually a sample right now, and it is Kiehl's Clearly Corrective Dark Spot Solution. And this can actually be used as a spot treatment, and so that's what I've been doing because I have 1 little dark spot here and 1 kind of coming up here. So I've just been taking 2 drops of this, and it comes in a dropper as well, and I just put 1 on each finger, 1 on my index finger, and just rub it into that area. And then wherever that second spot is. And I kind of let that set for a second and move on to my eye cream. And right now I'm using Clinique's All About Eyes eye cream, and it's their gel version, not the rich, which is the creamy version. And I just take a little bit on my ring finger and just rub it in on my eyelid because my eyelids get really dry, but I don't put it right on my lash line because I don't want it to like creep into my eye. And then I take it right underneath the eye as well. And I do the same on the other eye. And that's all for the eye cream. And then I do one more moisturizer because the dramatically different gel from Clinique is not quite enough for my skin, especially my cheek area. And so I still feel a little tight. So I usually use they call it a booster moisturizer. Clinique's Moisture Surge, which is an amazing product if you've not tried it. I do have a video on that, which I'll link as well down below so you guys can go see. It's just a pink gel, and I just put a little bit on my finger and just rub it into my face, the different parts of my face. Not a lot, just a little bit. And I do take that down onto my neck. Okay, so at this point I've pretty well done everything that I do both morning and night. There are a couple of variations to what I do, different in the morning and the evening. And so in the morning, I always put on some sunblock because, like I said, I have a dark spot or two happening here. So I want to make sure I'm protecting my skin from future damage. So I always use a sunblock. And I like this sunblock by Clinique because it's oil-free, and I have trouble with breakouts and sensitivity. And so this does a really good job. Now, the difference with this, at this step is I also add kind of a makeup product into the sun protection that I'm using because I like the luminescence that it gives. And I am using Clinique's Up Lighting in Natural. It's their liquid illuminator. And so I basically use of the City Block, about a pea size. I put that on the back of my hand and use my hand as a palette. And then I take the liquid illuminator and I put 2 pumps right next to it, just like that. And then I rub them together and kind of mix them. So they're kind of mixed on the back of my hand. And then that's what I rub into my face. And I do this under my standard tinted moisturizers. I use this under regular foundation. What it does is it gives the illusion, with that liquid illuminator, it gives the illusion that new, fresh, healthy, glowing skin is shining through my foundation. Whether I actually feel like I have that kind of skin that day or not, it's always there. And I get a lot of compliments on my skin because I think it's because I use that liquid illuminator. So that is my morning routine. In the evening, I do a couple of different things. Before I do anything that I've already done, I always take off my eye makeup. And right now I'm using Dorf's Sweep Away eye makeup remover. And it is one of the ones that separate and you shake it up and everything. I'm not a huge fan of this. I mean, it does okay. Actually, it does pretty well. I just don't really like the ones that separate because they tend to get oil in my eyes. Not that it burns or anything. It seems to kind of irritate my contacts. So I always take my contacts out first. It's just a whole nother process. Anyway, it does a good job of taking makeup off. So I always take off my eye makeup because I always wear waterproof mascara. And then I go right behind it and I use makeup removing wipes. And that also helps me kind of remove some of the oil that the eye makeup remover left on there. And then I go about everything I've already done except for the sun care, the sun protection from Clinique. So that is my skincare routine, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And leave me comments down below and let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, if you've got suggestions, all of those things. And make sure you subscribe before you leave so you don't miss my next video. And until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.